I welcome you to World of Another YouTube channel. So today we're talking about real estate cashback. Now, before we dive into business, please subscribe and like this page because it helps to increase the algorithm, and then YouTube tends to show the videos to more Nigerians want to get informed on the right investment decisions to make. So please like the video and subscribe to our page. For thanks. Now we're talking about real estate cashback today. Real estate cashback by Zylus International. So first of all, what is real estate cashback? So this is the process by which you invest your money with a real estate company, and then after either 6 months, 12 months, 18 months, or 24 months, they give you a particular percentage amount of money that you guys have agreed on with deed of agreement. Now, so basically, we're talking about Zylus Group real estate cashback because a lot of companies are doing real estate cashback. Andron, GTEX Homes, EY Homes, they are all doing real estate cashback, and the reason for that is that, you know, right from time, developers, when they want to work on projects, very massive building projects, launching of estates, the normal thing they do initially was that they just walk up to banks MD, they have an agreement, and then they get the loans, and then when they are done with the project, selling it out, and they pay the percentage amount of loan back to the bank. But recently they've diverted into meeting personal investors, so investors that invest 100 million, 200 million, 300 million, 50 million, and then now they're making it more affordable to general public. So you want to be a part of our project, you invest with us, and then after a particular period of time, they now pay you back the amount that you guys have agreed on before you make your investment with these companies. So that's just what real estate cashback is all about. So you invest the real estate company, and then they invest your money back into it, most especially into the building projects, and then afterwards they pay you back your return after 12 months. Now today, when I first announced this to my clients and investors, they were like, oh GD, they had a lot of questions, but they have four major questions I'll be addressing in this video today. Now the first, everybody wants to know where exactly are Zylus Group International, where exactly are they. Now Zylus Group has been in Nigeria estate market for since 2018. That's about 6 to 7 years now, and then they have about 15 estates all across Nigeria. That's majorly Ogun State, Abeokuta, Ibadan, Enugu, and then here in Lagos, Lekki. The office is based in Lekki Phase 1, that's around 2 floors OG, and then they have a project at Aramade Soya. So they have a project in Aramade Soya, and they recently doing another project around Badore Asics. They have about 3 buildings. They have about 4 building projects right now in the real estate market. One at Aramade Soya, another one around Badore, and then they have another one around Ajazi store as well. So they have assets. They're a company that have been in business, understand how the business works, and then they've delivered on this cashback over and over again to a smart investor. And then the Zylus Group is being led by Dr. Olajide Sontan. He was one of the recently given Royal Africa Award by the Owner of Ife. Recently, that was about, it was not June, July this year. Yeah, he got the award, and they've won several awards. You can check up their IGP, and that's the picture I posted recently on this screen. Now, so another question I guess was that most of my clients and investors were asking me that, GD, how much exactly are we getting after 12 months? Now, this is how it works. If you are investing between 500,000 naira to the minimum you can invest 500k, while the maximum you can invest is 100 million naira. Now, if you are investing between 500,000 naira and then 19.9 million naira, you get paid back 30% return after 12 months. So that's it. So if you're investing between 500 to 19.9, you get about 30% return after 12 months. If you're investing within 20 million to 100 million, you get paid back 30% return after 12 months. So let's just break it down. So within that, if you have about 20 million to 100 million, if you are paying, let's assume for instance, and you invest 20 million, you get paid 20 million after 12 months. When you invest 100 million, you get paid 130 million after 12 months. So that's about how much you get paid back. It is already fixed. So that's the amount you get paid back after 12 months. And then for the forex and then Bitcoin, I'll be like, oh gee, that's very small. This is real estate investment. It is not highly volatile compared to other kind of investment that are highly volatile. It is, one thing about real estate is that it is not it is not about will you make money or will you not make money. You definitely make money from real estate, just that when will you make the money from real estate. So this is assured. After 12 months, you are 100% guaranteed that you will get 33% and 30% return after 12 months. It is already fixed. So that's just that about how much return you'll be getting after 12 months. Now, I had another question. The third question I'm going to be analyzing in this video is several clients were like, what's the difference between this and the Ponzi scheme? So it's like, let's just compare now into Ponzi scheme. Now, let me break this down to you. What's a Ponzi scheme? Ponzi scheme is like a channel whereby old investors get paid back the money new investors are investing, and then they tell that they're investing that money, but they're not actually investing the money. It's just like a circle. It's mainly fraud. So let's say Ponzi scheme is just fraud, because by the time there's no more new investors, the system crashes and then everybody loses their money. So now, what's real estate cashback? When you do real estate cashback, you're going to be investing your money with the real estate company. Now let's take for instance Zylus Group International are investing this cashback with. If you are paying, let's say 20 million naira, now they are banking this cashback with on the estate in Ramadan Ajale as Lekki price too. Now if you are paying 20 million, you get allocated a particular square meter of land. Let's say 100 square meter or 200 square meter of land with your 20 million deposit, and then if by adventure anything happen in the future, that your square meter of land that you own is the asset I'm giving to you. Now let me break this down. When you invest that money with Zylus Group, they invest the money back into the housing project that was to be used for mainly, and then you get given a particular square meter of land that is higher in value than the amount you're investing literally. Now let me break this down. As at January this year, Lekki price was selling for 30 million for a full plot of land. Right now it's selling for 7 million for a full plot of land in that same estate. Now this is how it works. The land you are getting, that land is not, you're not giving the land is like a backup plan to your investment, because the company is already they are very very assured and confident that they will sell those assets out and then they will give you your money back. Now that let me give you an instance. There are some investors that after they're meant to get paid back their return, they say they want to get the land. No, you only get the land if they don't get to pay you back, because the land is an asset to the company and then it's more valuable than you are getting back after 12 months, because the land keeps on appreciating in value. So now when you are paying a particular amount for investment for your cash back, you get allocated, so there's documents you will sign, and then you will get allocated a particular square meter of land, and that land will serve as a backup plan to your investments. Now, so that's the difference between a real estate cashback and then Ponzi scheme. So you understand that, oh, so I'm actually in a cashback with a verified company, I have a proven track record, and then I get paid back so and so amount after the agreed period of time, either 12 months or 18 months or 24 months, depending on how long you're going to extend it. Now that's that about Ponzi scheme and the rest. Now the last question was a kind of man, I'm sure you're watching this video, he asked me that, GD, now what happened with it was like, you saw what happened with Evergrande in China. Most of us are well informed. Evergrande is like, they are like, just say the biggest real estate company in China basically, and then they had the crisis, they had about $200 billion debt, and then they had citizens and investors, like regular investors like you and I, money in their accounts. Even their staff got some members to invest, and then during the pandemic they couldn't sell some of their apartments, some of their apartments projects was slowed down, and then investors, once they buy, investors don't care if you are not construction, if you are delivering, they just want their money back. And then they had issues, they couldn't manage it, go to the news, and then probably China government will step in and then they just find the resolution, and then this will be having the major effects worldwide. But that's that about China. Now my client was like, GD, now see what happened to Evergrande. We know how big Evergrande is. I know once I into several other part of the economies, not really real estate. But it's not like what exactly is the backup plan and guarantee this company is giving towards our investment. Now I'm talking about that when I was talking about the difference between the Ponzi scheme and the real estate scheme. I was talking about it again here now. Just what I said earlier on, you'll be getting a particular square meter of land, you'll be getting an asset as a backup plan. So you'll be getting this, now there are 4 documents you will get when you get into this land real estate cashback. You'll be getting these agreements, you're getting a Now you'll be getting deed of agreement, you'll be getting a postdated check. Now postdated check shows the amount you're investing and then the amount to be paid back. That's return on the investment. You'll be getting an investment certificate, and then you also be getting insurance certificate on your investment. Now that's for documents. That's what documents you'll be getting when you came to the real estate cashback by Zylus home. So when you pay that backpack, I'll personally get those documents from the head office at Lekki Lagos Nigeria. We can either go there together basically. So those are the 4 documents you'll be getting. Now these documents will, the agreements, you know what what the agreement is to show, and then map out the agreement between you, the investor, and the company you're investing with, and then the amount of square meter of land. You're investing 100 million naira, you're getting over 1,000 square meter, 1,000 square meter of land in the estates, and then that will be yours basically. So now that's that about the backup plan. And then it is, before the thing there is that the company, they are so assured. These have been working for over 3 years now, and then they've not had any issue whatsoever. That's even the reason why I'm even bringing this particular offer to my client, because I said, and then we already understand the system and then how they are operating so far, and they know that they will be able to deliver these projects, these promises they bring out to their investors basically. So now if you're tired of I think everybody's tired, but if you're tired of the way Naira keep on devaluating, now the buying power of the Naira in our account is reducing. The store we could get with about 100k, you can't get that same stuff with that same 100k like let's say 6 months ago. Since are just going higher, the cost of things are going higher. So basically I think having something to edge against, especially something like real estate, they are very sure. You know, one thing is that as long as you get legalities right in real estate, you definitely make good amount of money. You will make good amount of money. So edging against real estate, and then those are doing fixed deposit accounts. We know that one is like little or 0 interest after a very long period of time. So investing your money in real estate company, all this 100 M are just keeping with Zenith Bank, Keystone Bank. We can actually put this the real estate company. They invest in real assets with your money, and then you can almost see, we can almost visit the assets. You see exactly what they're investing your money into, and then you know that so after 12 months you get paid back your return back, or better, so you want to, you can still roll over and then keep on getting good returns on your investments. So if you want to take advantage of this offer, I'll be posting my number right on the screen, and then I'm Olajide. I'm the lead consultant at World Properties and Homes, by your go-to real estate consultants firm here in Nigeria, Lagos, Nigeria. I'm Olajide once again. Bye for now.